Hey everyone, it's Will, Gamer Dad, with another video for you. So as promised, this is the second video of the day, and in it we're going to take on Claude's personal weapon, Claro de Luna, in its final form. So if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate it. Also, I do have a Patreon account for those who want to support me this way. So as usual, we're going to do it in two different ways. So the first part of the video is going to be with the all-out assault, and then the second part of the video will be with an alternate method, hopefully not using zones. So in this case, being that the primary enemy is wind-based, we're going to use a fire-based DPS team, being that usually fire beats wind. And in this case, Claude is only staying up front to be used to switch out a VC in order to set up a turn 2 AF. The good thing is, nowadays, at least everyone has access, or hopefully has access, to Garyu AS at this point. And I realize, of course, that not all of you have all these gacha characters, either Sukiya or AS Renri, both of which are very powerful, especially now that Sukiya has her own manifest weapon. That being said, if you substitute, even Aldo with his enhanced protagonist, Grasta, or some other decent fire slasher, Shion, there's a lot of different options you have. I'm sure you can manage to put together a fire team that can deal enough damage in order to 2-turn AF this one. So keep in mind that with all three of enemies here, as long as you kill Claude or Claro de Luna, the other two members of IDA fall. That being said, you can see that the first turn is all their VCs, and essentially his Minas is one of the more lethal ones, being that she comes in with a large piercing water attack, and they're not really defensible because they're faster than your team. I'm not sure if anyone even over 300 speed can outspeed that, so you can let me know in the comments below if you've found any way to outspeed that, or if all three of those guaranteed land before you start your first turn. If that's the case, you're guaranteed over 2,000 damage, with fighting his Mina's manifest as well. Either way, the battle is won, and now we have finally gotten his final manifest weapon. Nice!
Seriously, Dad, stop flexing!
Sometimes you just have to flex. Well, at least we got 100 stones for this second battle. I'm not really sure the 5 chance I spent on Claude was really worth the 150 stones total, although a couple of you guys have mentioned that OG Claude can be used to form one of the most powerful, Pierce teams once AS Foreign comes out with her Pierce zone. So I'm not too sad about that. Either way, this is the loadout for the team. You probably saw the same fire team used against Sukiya's manifest battle. So we'll just have to wait and see how OG Claude holds up. As usual, I'll try to get a 5-star review of him and his manifest manifest weapon in the next coming days once I have time for that. Alright, so in this part of the video, of course, we're going to try to beat the same battle without the use of any zones. And in this case, we're going to use mostly free characters. Obviously, Claude will be the gacha as well. We're going to be having to use Manifest Suzette to really power up this team in order to end it in this case, I believe it's 4 turns. So same thing, Mana cannot outspeed those 3 VCs, taking debuffs, multiple debuffs, and that large piercing AoE water attack. So wind versus wind, remember that with all manifest battles, you can either use the same element against itself, or you can use the opposite element that will give you the advantage. So we're going to start with a first turn practical, second turn Mistopheles. Now I know that Mistopheles also hurts our team, being that we are using a physical team, but don't worry, don't forget that Suzette is in the back and about to be VC'd in by one of our by Mana, so that she won't be affected by the Mistopheles. Also, you can see that the Heavenly Dance is amazing here, being that there's a lot of multi-target attacks, and guess what? She'll counter each and every one attack. That being said, that one doesn't power up the AF bar, so keep in mind, all the counters from her Heavenly Dance does not power up the AF bar, but it does power up her own power, so that is great. And because Mana is faster than the others, we were able to cast Acute Inciting plus High Wind Booster on our team the turn that Suzette came in, and we were able to just do a quick AF and end the battle right there. So the power of OG Suzette with Manifest, of course my waifu, is amazing in this battle. And I will say, even though my wind team is not quite as powerful as I feel that my fire team is, I'm still very happy to use the wind team in certain battles. One of these days, I'm definitely going to go over, all the different elements and zones that I have, and try to put together the best teams, and maybe showcase those to you, and talk about, how to build the team based on what you got. But that might be coming in the next few days, depending on how my schedule is. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.